What's up, guys? Abstract Tiger Productions here. I am Chris, and as you can see, I am by myself again. Drew has had a family emergency, so he is currently dealing with that. So, our prayers are with him. But you know what? We will get him caught up whenever he is back in. We are doing Bad Batch Season 2. Here we are. I think this is the mid-season. I don't know if it's going to be a break or whatnot, but here we are, mid-season. We got another dual episode, just kind of like foreshadowing, like from last week. But what happened last time? We had, the double episode where we caught up because of the weather. First episode, Entombed, basically we had a giant ancient mech that was pre-Republic in general accidentally get turned on because of a treasure hunt with Wanda Sykes' character, a professional treasure hunter. And as they said, it was 0 for 2, even with a professional treasure hunter. But I had compared the thing to one of the tall necks from Horizon Zero Dawn, and I do believe they are also in the sequel, Forbidden West. I have yet to play the game. I'm looking forward to being able to play that one. I loved the first one, but we're not talking about Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm talking about Star Wars. Then immediately after, well, not immediately after that, but in the next episode, episode 6, we had one of these surviving younglings show back up. The younglings from the Ilium arc, I guess it's called, or it's called the Youngling arc, I guess you could say, where we had a Wookiee Jedi, youngling, Padawan. Don't know if he even got around to being assigned to a master before Order 66 happened. I would probably imagine not, considering that, the last time we saw him before, obviously, the last episode, was, he was in the courtyard training with his other fellow students when Anakin and Barriss came crashing through and did a big saber fight. They went to Bad Batch ended up going to a place. The was basically droid controlled and very black market, and was trying to pass off some chain codes that Echo had made, or not Echo, Tech, yeah. And of course, Omega, being Omega, finds trouble. But this is a good kind of trouble. She discovers Gungi, or Gunji, but Hunter did say his Shriwook was rusty, but I believe it is Gungi from the Clone Wars. I did mention that he did survive Order 66, and I did postulate or question how many more of his classmates had survived. We don't know as of yet. He was wanting to go to Kashyyyk. So our intrepid band took him to Kashyyyk, much to the delight of Wrecker. Apparently, he loves the food or the drink, and both, I would imagine. And of course we can't just have a nice little pleasant trip to Kashyyyk, especially at this particular time period, because, the Empire's doing the Empire thing. They are currently using the Trandosians. We're using the Trandosians. Basically to strip the planet of all its resources, capture as many Wookiees as possible. Yeah, so they were just basically all doing a scorched earth type of situation too. Some of the tanks that they had retrofitted had, like, instead of just like the main cannon, it was like a giant flamethrower that was just burning everything. And they especially liked their cultural landmarks, as it were. In the end, the Bad Batch and everybody helped the group of Wookiees that they ran into, and to basically stop the Trandoshians. And yeah, there was a few clones in there, so it, you see the Imperial collaboration, as it were, with them. And yeah, they consulted the trees, and the trees had an idea. And just like, the whole thing with Chekhov's gun, they show you something and it always comes back. Nothing is wasted. When they first got on the planet, there was some spiders, which apparently I had learned are actually from the Knights of the Old Republic first game. It's been ages since I played the game. And I know you go to Kashyyyk, and I think you do run into those spiders. But Gungi informed them that they will be harmless unless you actually attack them. So basically what they did was trick the Trandoshians and the Imperial troops to, get into a fight with the spiders, and the spiders won. Very creepy. Especially the way they took out the Trandoshan commander that was there. They just wrapped him up in a spider web and hauled him up into the trees, and you never heard from him again. Creepy. Very creepy. For those of you who have arachnophobia, I wish you best of luck in watching that one. But Gungi, even though he didn't know what tribe he was, he now found a new home. And then Hunter was having a conversation with the tribal leader that, their kids, referring to Gungi and Omega, that, they're kids, they should be having fun, but unfortunately that's not in the cards for them in this galaxy as of right now, especially Gungi being a Jedi, or at least, he does have his lightsaber. He is not a full-fledged Jedi, but he's enough of a Jedi that they are going to consider him a Jedi. He's very force sensitive, a force user, so he has almost a permanent target on his back, as it were. I almost said pelt. That would have been a whole lot darker, so I changed it. Yeah. Well, I am now going to be looking forward to this pair of episodes. I'll be probably watching these back to back. You guys probably won't notice too much. I mean, other than, seeing, oh, hey, that's from episode 7. This is from episode 8. Being all by myself, I will be doing all my note taking, and then I'll have a big discussion at the end, what I thought about the episodes. So I am looking forward to this. I am kind of curious to see what they have in store. Thank you guys for commenting. I know you are, some of you are very excited for us to get into this, and like I said, I'll catch Drew up. We'll get him caught up, and we'll get his thoughts on these 2 episodes whenever he is able to come back and whatnot and share with us. But for now, this is just going to be me and my ideas. I'm ready to jump into this pair of episodes, so let's roll on out. Nah, I don't like that. Let's just get it started. There we go. That's right. Yeah. That's better. Bad Batch. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, the clone conspiracy. Hey, it's the clone bar.
It's not right. There's nothing we can do about it. Let it go. How can I? Camino was our home. We destroyed it. All those cities, all those people, gone because of what we did. Kate, stop. You know what Rampart's capable of. It's too dangerous. Slip. We're not bad men. But what we did was wrong. Please. I need your help. Together we can...
Oh, yep, that's what I thought. He was gonna get, sniped. Uh-huh.
Without the production of new clone troopers, we are vulnerable. Admiral Rampart's proposed defense recruitment bill will keep us protected.
Where does the Emperor stand on this issue, since he remains absent from these proceedings?
Oh boy.
The Emperor, as always, trusts this delegation to act in the best interest of all galactic citizens.
And what about the interests of the clone troopers? Why are they not included within this legislation?
Hey! I recognize her. Yep.
They're not droids to simply be shut down. These are soldiers who defended us, defended our worlds. I didn't realize you spoke on the clone's behalf, Senator Chuchi.
Yep, that's Chuchi of,
Who will? After all they have sacrificed, you now wish to discard them, leave them with nothing. Is that how we repay them for their service?
apparently so.
Is that what this empire stands for?
I am open to discussing any and all provisions you or the clones have in mind. If we work together, I am confident we can adequately address their concerns.
Yeah. I don't think so, considering that we saw a clone in the Kenobi series just homeless and begging on the streets.
So that's it? We serve our purpose and now they want us out?
That's why I'm here, to better understand your needs.
I need to stay a trooper. Can you make that happen?
Well, no. Once a clone has completed the required rotations,
Yeah, the Empire declares us obsolete. We know. Talking won't change that.
but it can change your futures. I can craft a pension plan.
Pension plan? Huh. I'd rather be out there fighting those insurgent groups that keep popping up.
Okay.
And what happens when you're too old to fight?
That's not a scenario we're trained to think about.
It's time you did, all of you.
She does have a point.
As difficult as it is to accept, your military service will come to an end. You get to choose what your lives will be. You spent years fighting for us. Let me fight for you. Tell me how to help, and I will make sure Admiral Rampart's bill meets your needs.
Senator,
Yes?
are you truly intent on helping clones?
Oh boy.
You have no representation in the Senate. You deserve to have someone speak on your behalf.
It won't matter. Admiral Rampart can't be trusted.
Why not?
He's lied to you. It was an attack. Ordered by Rampart himself.
Yeah, that's something you don't want to say out in the open.
Such an accusation.
I was there. Aboard his Venator. He had us open fire on the cities. It slipped. I'm in some trouble. I thought you could help me get out, but you have to hurry. I don't have much time.
Oh, I wonder if he's talking to Rex. Oh,
Yes?
Oh,
It's alright.
it's a trap. It's a trap. Nope, it's a trap. Unless it's Rex. No, it's Senator Organa.
Senator Organa.
Hello, Ryo. R2C4, keep an eye out.
Oh, C4. Ah.
I heard you had a meeting with Admiral Rampart. Was it productive?
Surprisingly, sir. I expected more pushback, but he conceded to many of my requests for the clones.
Rampart is skilled at saying all the right things, especially when he doesn't want anyone looking deeper.
So I've been hearing.
It's rather convenient, wouldn't you say? How a catastrophic storm destroyed the cloning facilities on Camino, making way for the Empire's new military. Tipoca City, designed to be submersible, weathered thousands of storms over the years.
Yeah, it did.
Suddenly wiped off the map.
I spoke to a clone who claimed Rampart gave an order to attack the Kaminoan cities.
Did he offer proof?
He said he was assigned to the ship that opened fire. If we can convince him to testify.
Where's the clone now?
In hiding. My guards are out searching.
Be careful, Ryo. You may not be the only one looking for him.
Have you located the clone?
Not yet.
Follow the senator. If she finds him, handle it.
The senator as well.
Yes.
Of
Ensure it can't lead back to me.
Understood.
Easy, trooper.
Senator?
You're a hard person to track down.
What are you doing here?
I believe you were telling the truth about Admiral Rampart. I want you to help me.
No. I'm leaving once he gets here.
Who?
Someone who can make me disappear.
Testify before the Senate. Rampart must be held accountable.
Senator, I must insist we leave. It's not secure here.
Yeah, he's right. And you don't need me. The evidence you want is aboard Rampart's ship. Check the bridge's command log. I saved the backup to the central system.
Oh, yep. Oh man.
I'll draw him out. Head for the door. Get to the speeder.
I'll be right behind you.
Oh, I hope. I'm sure he called Rex. I hope Rex shows up and saves her. Oh, he's dead. Oh, okay. This is Rex.
You all right, Senator?
Captain Rex? What is going on?
I was hoping you could tell me. I came to meet a clone contact of mine when I heard the blaster fire.
Slip told me about what truly happened to Camino. I wanted him to testify before the Senate.
Someone was sent to make sure that would never happen.
Who are you?
A clone? Why would a trooper do such a thing?
He's not a trooper. Not sure what he is, but I suggest we question him somewhere more hidden.
Where are we?
A couple of friends of mine own this garage.
Ha!
They're gone for a bit.
Yep.
Tell me whose orders you are following. I'll let you go. Now you won't. Captain Rex. You're fighting the wrong battle, brother. You're limited. So what does that make you? A believer.
Oh, jeez. Oh! Oh my! That's... okay. Oh boy, okay. Let me jot that down real quick. We have the return of the basically electrical suicide pill in the teeth thing. Truth and consequences. Okay. Here we are with our group of Bad Batchers.
Meditating again?
Trying. Renji taught me, but it doesn't work for me the way it did for him.
He's a Jedi.
I still like it though. You wanna try?
No. I don't enjoy solitude. I had enough of that on Skako Minor.
Yeah,
If it weren't for
he
this
did.
squad, I'd still be a prisoner there. Or worse. What do you need, Rex? I'll explain everything when you get to Coruscant. Coruscant? That's a big ask.
Why? What's on Coruscant?
It is the galactic capital, and thus the heart of the Empire.
But the Empire thinks we're dead. They won't be looking for us. I'd like to keep it that way. Glad you made it. This is Senator Ryo Chuchi. These are the special clones I told you about.
Hello.
Hello. Aw.
Thank you for coming.
Why are we here, Captain? Inside. He's an assassin. His identifying number's been wiped.
I was not aware that was possible.
Who is his target? A clone contacted mine named Slip. He said he was in danger. I came to Coruscant to get him out, but the assassin got to him first. Nearly got the Senator, too. Why would a clone be targeting another clone? Or a Senator?
To silence us. Admiral Rampart has the entire Senate believing Kamino was lost to a cataclysmic storm.
The Senate won't listen to any of us. We're deserters. Hunter's right. But there's another way to provide the Senate with the evidence of the Empire's crimes.
The computer.
The command log on Rampart's Venator. Slip made a copy of it on the ship's backup databanks. Where's the Venator now? Being retrofitted at the Imperial shipyard. Right here on Coruscant. You could still be in danger.
Then I must be on the right track.
I can go with her and keep an eye out.
You can't enter the Senate district without an Imperial security clearance.
That will not be a problem.
Ha.
Then let's get to work.
This is where the Senate gathers to discuss many pressing issues and legislation. Where the future of the galaxy is decided. For better or worse. Each pod belongs to the numerous representatives and delegates.
Which one belongs to the clones?
They don't.
Clones do not have representation.
Yeah, they don't have one.
They never have.
Why not? We're part of this galaxy too.
There are those who view clones only as military assets. But I am working to change that. To ensure you all have the same rights as any galactic citizen.
If you're intent on seeing this through, then there is someone you should speak with. But
Oh.
her cooperation may not be forthcoming.
Senator Mothma.
Halle Bertoni.
No.
Who's that?
Former senator for Kamino.
She was part of the Defense Finance Committee before being removed from office.
Oh, wait. Okay, never mind.
The money. It always leaves a trail.
Follow the money. I like that.
Your people deserve
My people are gone. The few remaining Kaminoans scattered throughout the galaxy are of no importance to me. And therefore, not my concern.
How can you not care about what happened on Kamino?
Why do you care, child?
Because I'm a clone too. It was my home. I was there. I saw the Empire destroy everything, and I'm angry. What they did, it's not right.
More and more of our brothers are waking up to what's been done to them. I can't turn my back on them. How many of you reached? not enough. Troopers who know too much are a liability to the Empire. I'm working with a few contacts I trust, but we're spread pretty thin. Help's hard to come by these days. He's still not better with heights. This is him better.
This is him better.
Well, that is unfortunate. Want to narrow that down? Energy conduits are offline. The only way to retrieve the data is to reroute power, which will most likely signal a security breach. How much time will we have? Not much. Then let's make it quick. Echo, man the cannons. Deal with the air support.
Alright. Kapooey.
Data transfer is complete. Platform set. Activate. We need an exit strategy. Got one. Going over. Over them.
Okay. Ooh. Rampart is not gonna be happy. That's
Not bad. I was off by 6.4 meters. Not my best.
okay. Oofda.
Get this to Senator Tucci. Hurry.
I am not at liberty to disclose the nature of certain military operations. The funds you are referring to were redistributed, not misappropriated.
Senators, new evidence has come to light which must be considered.
They haven't confirmed. Well. Oh.
What so-called proof do you have?
The recovered command log from Admiral Rampart's Venator, which indicates his own ships caused the destruction of Tipoca City.
I wonder if it's been doctored. Oh, okay. Nope, it is not. Okay, it is. Uh-oh. Is this? Oh, yep, okay. Oh. Oh my.
It would appear that Senator Tucci's horrific assertions are correct. This unprovoked attack on Camino was a cowardly act by Admiral Rampart to further his own personal agenda. Guards, arrest and detain the
Oh my.
I am deeply troubled
Oh
by
my.
this recent revelation. My gratitude to Senator Tucci for exposing a rogue
Oh, how are you going to twist this?
Many lives have been lost, but I assure you, Admiral Rampart will face the consequences for his treachery. However, he did not act alone. The fact that the clones under his command so blindly followed orders, inflicting such carnage without hesitation, gives me pause.
Oh my.
Perhaps it is time for the change. Now more than ever, with this momentous act, we shall usher in a new era, heralded by the Imperial Stormtrooper.
Oh boy. Well, it happened.
Palpatine was one step ahead of us during the war, and he's still several steps ahead of us.
We played right into his hands.
Yep.
I don't understand. We did the right thing. We told the truth.
And he twisted it to his advantage.
Yes, he
the
did.
Emperor wanted us to implicate Rampart to get what he was after all along.
Senate approval for his stormtrooper program.
But I will keep fighting for the clones. You all deserve the same rights as every citizen. I won't give up.
Wherever you end up, remember what I said.
Echo?
Don't get into trouble without us.
Without us?
Best of luck, Echo.
Luck with what?
I'm going with Rex. The clones will need our help now more than ever. I can't turn my back on them.
You can't leave.
Keep up with your training while I'm gone, huh? Understood?
Aww. Man, okay. Yep. Ian McDermott. All right. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's how it happened. That's how they transitioned from clones to conscription. The Stormtrooper Project. The Imperial Stormtroopers. They, Palpatine twisted the truth. Made Rampart look like the guilty party and the clone troopers that were under his command. Wow, okay. Oh, wow, that's going to pose a question. What is that? What's going to happen with Crosshair? I mean, he's going to be out of a job, essentially. I think all of the troopers at this point are going to be just summarily dismissed. Granted, it's probably going to take a little while for it to all spread across the galaxy and whatnot, but wow, okay. All that, and Palpatine still got... I mean, yeah, granted, it was going to happen. Obviously, it was going to happen. I mean, the only time we see any clones in action post... well, until here, was in Rebels. And it was when Ahsoka sent Rex and Kanan. No, sent Kanan and Ezra and them to go get Rex from the planet they were on. Palpatine, he is a... well, planner. I mean, he's already several steps ahead. Yeah. I mean, the only thing he did not see or even account for, because he could not foresee or believe it could even happen, was when Vader / Anakin basically redeemed himself and threw him down a shaft in Return of the Jedi. But that is a long, long ways from right here. I mean, at this point, Luke and Leia are still relatively like infants, maybe like one or two, I don't know. I'm still, the timelines are still a little fuzzy. They're at least from like 6 months to a year old, just ballparking it. I know that's quite a thing, but yeah. Wow. Well, it's good to see Rex. Well, it's good to see the return of Senator Chuchi. She was, I can't remember her race. But there was a little arc in Clone Wars with she was like an understudy to her people's actual like senator and whatnot. There was like a dispute over a moon or something like that. And well, just kind of wrap it up in a nutshell. The then senator, her predecessor, basically wanted a war with these indigenous people that were on a moon that was in their territory and whatnot, and well, Obi-Wan actually it was supposed to be like a peace treaty, but he didn't want that. He wanted to take the moon by force. He didn't want to live cooperatively. That's not the word I was looking for, but that's the word I chose to use. Anyways, well, he ends up dying, and she takes his place. But it's good to see that there is a voice, but I have a feeling it's going to get quieter and quieter for the clones because, well, as far as I'm aware, there is no like clone trooper memorial or anything like that. I mean, there's a war memorial on Coruscant right now, but I think that's more of a general, not just clone troopers. I mean, it could be anything and everyone. But having something just dedicated towards them, I don't know. It would be great to see something like between 6 and 7, shortly after 6 or something like that. Maybe Rex goes to Camino or something like that with whatever clones and are left, are still alive, still around. Wolf is at that point. I don't know if anybody else. Wolf and Gregor. Well, Gregor died on Lothal, but it'd be great. And it would be nice to see like some sort of memorial on like Camino or something like that. But yeah, I was either going to think that they had, the information was altered, but obviously it wasn't because it was on a backup. It wasn't deleted. It was made up a backup on a secondary system, backup system, computer system. I didn't think they were going to be able to alter because he wouldn't have known. Rampart wouldn't have known it was there. So that kind of got struck out, but I was also going to say, how was Palpatine going to spin it? And we got the answer, getting back to what I was talking about at the beginning. He made Rampart look like, basically turned him into the fall guy. The scapegoat. And, well, all of his supporters are now turned against him that were in the Senate. Oof. So I'm kind of curious as to going forward now. Is it pretty much going to be dealing with the fallout? I would imagine all these clones all of a sudden, we're out of a job. They don't want. They're going to be more untrusted again. Omega got to see Palpatine's politics in action. Wow. But it was good seeing or hearing Ian McDiarmid come back and voice, obviously, Palpatine. Wow. Man, this is a great pair of episodes. And I mean, if we're going to get a break, I'm not really sure. I haven't looked yet. This is a great one to break on, but I don't know. We'll see. See where we're going to go from here. Obviously, the things are going to get worse, especially for the clones, because now there's. I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, a lot of them, all that they knew, like that one trooper that was in the bar at the beginning of this pair. I mean, at this, when Senator Tucci showed up, it's like, all he wants to go and fight. He wants to go and fight. That's all they knew was go and fight. But I mean, she did have good point. They do have accelerated aging. I mean, obviously, by the time we get to Rebels, Rex is full white, almost, well, not quite Santa beard, but white, white beard, bald. Yeah, not exactly a spring chicken anymore. Wow. And then there's still that little question mark about that one assassin. Was it a clone that they basically completely took his inhibitor chip and, I mean, they stripped him of his CT number, whatever number he was. He's not that anymore. He's just there to do a job. I don't know if we're going to get any resolution on that. We may. That'd be great. But I wonder if it has something to do with where they took, some of the Kaminoan geneticists to that one facility that was who knows where. That's wow. It answers questions and now just kind of like puts a question mark. That's the opposite way. I don't know. Wow. This was great. This was great. I mean, we have political intrigue going on here. I just see Bail Organa here. I figured we would have had Senator Mon Mothma, perhaps. But I figure she's probably doing her own thing right now. I don't know, but we might get her later. Maybe not this season. If we do, it might be in the finale of the season. Maybe next season, if whatnot. So, I don't know. This was a good pair of episodes. I just, wow. And then the music at the very end, which is basically like a rendition of like a clone theme, I guess you could say. It's the closest thing, but it's like this sad. I recognize it as a sort of a sad music. It reminds me of the theme that played over when Fives died during the what was that? When Order 66 was this close to being discovered by everybody before the Clone Wars ended, before Palpatine wanted it to, but nope, didn't happen. Oh boy. All right. Well, yeah, this is kind of like my thoughts and stuff like that. Yeah, you can tell the truth and whatnot, but somebody can easily come along and twist it for their own purposes. And Palpatine is absolutely fantastic at doing that. Yeah, so... And then we had, at the very end there, Echo was leaving with Rex to go and help with, I guess, with whatever. I guess it's Clone Underground thing, trying to get them to places where they can actually have a life or whatever of some sort. But yeah, he and Omega shared a little bit of a tender moment. Kind of ordered her to, keep up with her training and stuff like that. But it was very sweet and whatnot. And so, I don't know. I mean, we have several more episodes to go through, and I'm sure. I don't know. I mean, I think maybe we're probably going to catch up at some point with Crosshair and getting this information that, well, he's no longer got us, no longer wanted, or, well, he's no longer in, well, he's been decommissioned. Essentially, he's no longer in there. I mean, his grandpa was his CO, I guess you could say, the person he reported to. I feel at some point within these future episodes, we're going to catch up with him, get his response on this, see what happens there. I wonder, now that Echo's leaving, will he come and try to rejoin back with the Bad Batch? I mean, that's a big speculation there, question mark there. I don't know. Only Dave Filoni knows. Because it's already been made. So, anyways, all we just got to do is wait for them to come out. All right. Well, I think I'm going to wrap this up here right now. As I said before, we will get Drew's thoughts whenever he gets back on these pair of episodes. Looking forward to hearing his thoughts on that. And then looking forward to the future. This second half, this last half of the season. I had kind of really wondering what they were going to go, how they were going to go, because we really haven't had any sort of connecting tissues or anything like that up until this, with the first half, just kind of like except for the season opener, the 2 episodes there, but it's like, oh, hey, here's the mission of the week and and whatnot. But I have a feeling they're probably going to be a little more interconnected now, here on out for the rest of the season. Even though it may not be in the forefront, it's going to be kind of trickling through our minds and the back of our minds, because of what happened in these 2 episodes. All right, I'm going to go ahead and and wrap this up right now. Thank you for joining me on this reaction. Be sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment and say hi. Ring that bell so you do not ring the bell. Hit the bell so you do not miss any. It will help us out on the YouTube algorithm things. And we will see you guys next time when we do Bad Batch or whatever the next episode is. So bye-bye and be blessed, everyone.